Hi guys, welcome to my perspective. I am your host, Tomboy Mwathi. So guys, I am joined by two guests and I'll prefer they introduce themselves. We start with the only male.
My name is John.
I am Mura.
Kwa jina moja?
Mura Enga.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So today's topic is friendship and relationship. And let us see how this goes. So, John, how do you define friendship?
I think most of all, friendship should be spontaneous. It shouldn't be something that you force yourself into. You shouldn't be defining it at him, the way you say we are friends. No, it should just happen. You should just get to a point where you both realize that you are friends now.
Dada, what is friendship to you?
I have a specific way of defining friendships. That is why, according to me, that is why I specified them into friends, from the definition of friendship, which he has said, and the people that you just happened to know all of a sudden, just in life, they just happened to come my way, and also the friends with benefits.
Okay, so she has classified friends according to her.
According to
according to me, friendship is something that should be mutual. You both get to a point where you feel you're bonding naturally. So as she has said, she has three groups of friends. Mine are two, the inner and the outer circle, and we'll discuss more on that. What about you?
I don't think I have a category of friends. Maybe if you want to categorize them in terms of where you find these friends. So maybe in school, at work, maybe around your neighborhood. So yeah, but I don't really have any category of friends.
Okay, so Mwenga, you have said that, you have friends, and then you have people you just know, and then you have friends with benefits.
Yeah.
See, you explain who are your friends. How do you put it? What is this that will qualify someone to be called your friend, and what is this that will just make someone to be someone you just know or a friend with benefits?
Okay, for me to classify, I don't really classify. It just happens. Because you see, there are people in your life, they are just there to feel the number of people you know. They're not really there to add any kind of impact. Because as much as, let me just say, friendship is overrated, but there are people that stick by you. Let me not say in every phase of life, but they're there for you. They're people who you can rely on, who you can talk to, who can also talk to you. People you can share your problems with, as in you can be so personal with them. You can open up to them to some extent. But then there are people who are just there. Waonekane tu wako. Waonekane tu wako. Okay, let me say in your phone, you have your contacts. There are people that you can always go to. There are some who are just there for the purposes of being a status, filling your contact list. And then there are these friends with benefits. You know that this one, let me not say it's me, but these things happen. There are fuck buddies. There are also drinking buddies. As in, there are friends,
with a purpose.
Okay, so
they can't serve anything more than to what they are meant to serve.
Exactly.
Okay. So John has seasonal friends, or?
Yeah, I guess for me, if you let's say if we fall out because we didn't agree or we disagreed on something, for me I take it personally, and like I don't know, I got to a point where I just want people who understand who I am, people who try to understand who I am, to the extent where they won't do anything that will bring conflict between us.
So as for me, like I have the inner and the outer circle, which is like the inner are those people that you trust with your everything. So yeah, like I trust them with everything that goes on in my life. And the outer, these are just friends. Like they're just any other kind of friends. They're people you just bonded, but haiko as deep as the ones in my inner circle. So yeah, that is how I classify my friends. Now, Mwenga.
Sociable children.
For me, I'd say I don't really have like extreme values. I just want somebody who would be like very loyal, somebody who is not, doesn't share the information I share with them with other people that maybe are not my friends. So for me, somebody who can keep a secret, somebody who can be trustworthy, somebody who can share ideas with. Yeah. But me, the biggest question I ask myself, and I want to ask you too, is how long does it take for you to know this is your real friend? Because me, I don't think I've ever called anyone my BFF, because I don't think I understand the threshold that it must take for you to be a BFF,
What?
for you, what would you?
The length, the time duration,
Yeah, like,
to know that someone is truly my friend.
yeah.
Guys, I trust people so easily, like honestly.
Mm-hmm.
But then, if I trust you, you see, of course, if you're not meant to be,
Yeah.
there's something that you'll do that will definitely piss me off or get me out of context from you.
Mm-hmm.
So that is what determines those two little mistakes that you make in between me deciding whether I should trust you. You see,
Yeah.
that is what for me I think works.
And for you?
Okay, for me, friendships happen. So I will not like give it a duration of time for me to determine if you are my friend or anything. Because you see, if I click with you, if I can relate with you, as in, I can be so comfortable around you, I can trust you, we can play around. I'm a crazy one. If I can play around with you, joke, when it comes to serious business, we are serious, as in we have someone I can simply relate with so well. I can trust you, you can trust me, and you won't do me shitty things. Because you say, okay, you know, talk about you trust
Yeah.
Okay, fine. You see, when you meet someone, okay, you will trust them, not like just giving it. Because I believe trust is also earned. So, before, I won't even call you my friend, it will just happen. So, because along the way, you'll just do something that may also piss me off. Yeah. So you said you trust your inner circle.
Yeah.
It's like your everything. Okay, my question for you. Can you really trust someone? As in, completely?
Yeah, okay, I cannot trust anyone fully, but to a certain percentage, I can trust people. You get, like, not fully, like not 100%, because of course there's that part of you that you wouldn't want anyone to know.
Yeah.
But like, I think I trust my best friend a lot, and I feel like I'm comfortable with it because she's never done anything that will break me, and I'm sure, like, for me, before I qualify you in my inner circle, you really have to have the same mindset as I do. You can't have friends that whoever on a scale higher than them, like their thinking capacity and yours are not rhyming. So I feel trusting is not the issue. Okay, trusting is some kind of an issue, but see, it's not an issue hivyo sana.
Okay, which kind of values do you my word. Which kind of value? Hey, Jesus, sorry. Holy cat. Okay, so which kind of values do you look for in a friend?
Goal-oriented person. And like just someone who is goal-oriented. You see, if you have a vision of where you want to be in life, you'll definitely look for someone who has the same vision as you. You feel like you're more superior than your friend. Like you're supposed to be ranging at the same, like if I'm progressing, she's also progressing, or he's also progressing. So basically mine is a goal-oriented person that sets the ball rolling. Wow. Are your friends supposed to be jealous of your progress? Because nowadays I feel like if you progress, you have the more you progress, the fewer your friends become. Like my slogan is, if my friends are starting something, support them. It doesn't hurt.
Yeah.
Like no, if you're doing something, it is my responsibility. If at all we are bonding and we are very good friends,
Yeah.
I should support you in every way, as long as I can. You see, support is not only financial, because nowadays people think support is financial support.
Yeah.
And that is what, like, you know, I can sync you up. Yeah, this thing will work. That is more than enough for me.
Sure.
No, like I don't understand why your friends should be jealous. As in, the more you progress.
I feel like most friends, the minute you progress or the minute you start doing all these amazing things that they are not able to do at their position, I feel like they deserve what you have. The same way with her friend thought and really believe that she deserves what Mora has. The relationship. So these days I think there's a friend. Now him I can call a friend. He told me that for him his slogan is "with or without you."
God.
Yeah, like that's that's his slogan, with or without you, and it makes sense because if you're going to depend on a friend who doesn't even believe or doesn't even want you to progress, does it mean that you're going to stop doing what you're doing? You're not going to stop. So with or without them, you have to push what it is you're doing.
Hey, but me, I'm just there like, mbona nikusikilia hivyo the more you're progressing. I feel like if I progress and we are very good friends, I won't leave you behind.
Yeah.
And that is what people don't understand. They feel like if the more I progress, tunaita kuomoka. Nikiomoka, like nikiomoka, una feel nitakuacha nyuma.
Yeah.
But if I go, which I know it happens, that the more someone anapanda, unasahau wengine. But as long as nimekushikilia for the longest time, or I've not financially, get me right, like being there, if now I am shooting this video and that is enough support. Because now I called you and you came. Or see, you need support enough.
More support.
Like just be there for your friends. It's not a must that you participate deeply. Sometimes just make a call where like how is business doing? How is your channel doing? Something like that. See, unyamazia the whole time. Then the more, like when I shoot to 1,000 or more subscribers, that is when you come back, because there's something I'm getting out of it.
But I think sometimes, as in, everybody is caught up. Whether it's happening for them or not, everybody is caught up these days. So, like, sometimes I won't support you, I won't be there for you, just because I'm busy doing whatever it is I'm doing. So it's not that si chuki. It's just that I feel like I'm too
You're too occupied.
I'm
but
too
then
occupied.
that is where the phone call comes in. Like just call or text. How is your channel doing? How is this and that doing? Like that is enough. A text, or just text me, I feel like you're going to do better when you do this. Or like unamu encourage to continue pushing, you'll get somewhere. That is enough. Because anyway, squeeze kila mtu, we are looking for money in all ways.
Okay, and I think that's why you overrate the friendship. For real. Because let me tell you something. If you're really my friend I don't think you're supposed to get to a point where you start getting jealous of my success.
Yeah.
If you're really my friend, you'll be there to hold me down like all through. Because like right now, I was disturbing people, my contact list, not from my friends, my contact list with some links, and some had the guts to blue tick me. I laugh later on when I just do something, they're like, "Hey, Mwanga, As in there's something, it's like, it's the same way I have my own mentality that this one is my friend, this one is my person I just know. So pia wow, they know very well that, when Mwanga needs something, not as if person ataka, I don't know support.
Yeah.
But now when maybe I post a photo, maybe of me, is when all of my faces will just come in. Wango Eva. But you see, I don't think that
Unataka wakuwe hapo kwa hiyo process ya kuiva. Like, ndio wafike your point.
no.
Cinema fans.
No, you see, friends are not supposed to ever get jealous of how you're prospering in life. Actually, they're supposed to be there to help you, to support you, and all. But then again, if they should check up on you every time.
Yeah. Like,
As long as they are
we are
there,
together, tuko
and
pamoja.
you know that when you sell out something to them, they will surely support you, and they'll also help you grow. At times, still lazima they always they are so consistently, because I think that's why we overrate friendships. We expect someone to always be there, not everyone will always be there, because everyone is undergoing their own kind of issues.
Yeah.
Everyone is trying to fight their own kind of battles. So how expect someone to always be there to make and call? No, because see a mask.
Me I know someone. I can tell you about someone who like when I was joining Campo, we were with him. Like I went there, we were with him. 3 years down the line, the person didn't come for the graduation. You see. So because maybe the person felt like he's left in campus still, and now I've graduated and we're almost the same age, but now I'm out still in school. You see, so there's that sense of someone would feel like you're going ahead of me, because maybe by the time you are like in high school, you are all at the same level. But by the time you are coming out of school, you start. Different levels. You start going at different places, and like life is different for everyone. It happens differently. So most people don't understand that, or don't want to understand.
And
They don't want to understand.
And that is why you find yourself being jealous of someone's progress.
Yeah.
Which is, like you shouldn't be jealous.
Yeah.
And then now I was wondering, like, we have this type of friends. Now let me come back to your points of friends with benefit. Like, they're just these people that cannot serve any other purpose other than let's go drinking.
What shall I call it? No, let me tell you something. There's a group I'm in, it's called, it's basically about all the members are ladies. So they were talking about the job market and all after university. So one girl said, it's after university that you go home alone and you realize the ones that you used to drink with are not even here. The ones that you used to smoke with are not even here. And she said, you now realize that 90% of your campus friends were actually your drinking buddies, your whatever buddies, as in how core friends really. They were just there to fit in the moment. They were not really friends like friends. They were just people you knew with benefits.
You see, like, I feel your point, a strong point, because the other time I was watching something, and then this, it's a boys club. See, definitely hapo ni ile urafiki ya, we are looking for girls.
Yeah.
We finish our business and we move on.
So you brag about it.
and you brag about it. So see, ni boys club ya campus. And then after the graduation or whatever, kuna huyo mwenye kazi yake, like, definitely me I know I've never been to a club, but I feel like I know. kuna wewe mwenye
Never.
mkienda naye kwa club, si black, sorry. Kwa club, kazi yake ni kuwapatia story. Like notice, I watched in that video, like ukienda kwa club kuna ule mwenye anawapatianga story. Hakunywangi, anaitishanga, "Hey waiter, nipe 2." Anaeka hapo. But amewachekesha nyinyi wengine mmekunywa, like mshaisha hapo. So when graduation came, this of course wote hawako graduate na this, like si wote wali graduate because kwa hiyo kukunywa huwezi attend all the classes. So see this person that was always, "Hey waiter, nipe 2 story." Like anawapatia story ako sober. That means this person is very sober. So si wameenda graduation imefika. Sasa hapo kila mtu ako sober. Wacha nikwambie, si huyu wa kupenda story ndio ali graduate, the rest didn't. And then now they were wondering, as in huyu wako aje ahead of us na yeye. So this is when the guy told them, I always went with you to the club kwa sababu ya niwapatie story na company, like to feel the pleasure of having a company, like nothing more. So you see, una deal na watu, yes, maybe mimi na wewe we are just friends because of drinking, which we will drink, but maybe you have more brains than I have. So they ended up not graduating. Or you took a step further in life because this is when we graduate, work, family, whatever. But these others washakuwa armed robbers. So one of them ndio alijirealize later, and alikuwa anapenda hiyo story, the way they had a boys club. Their work was just drinking, nini. But time your graduation, you realize you are alone. Like anyway, I'm an individual.
You know, it's the same way in high school. You're somewhere, umechapa story, but you're wasting time mkiwa wengi. But there's someone there who will go and study later on, na bado awashinde. Like in our class, there's such a girl. She'll always be there. You're making stories, you're laughing, everything, gossip. But when it comes to exams, that girl is at the top, and some of the girls who are there.
So I feel like if you are friends with benefit, siku hizi watu it's becoming overrated. Because yes, I have a group of friends. Sasa si let's say ni mimi na John kona friends with benefit. Like mimi ndio mkuu, I know this one is for drinking. Kwa hivyo it's definitely I have more brains than you. Because if at all naweza kuchagua wewe ni wa kukunywa, I have more brains than you. Ama wewe ni wa kulala na like you're looking for girls. Unajua huyu ataniletea wasichana. I have more brains than you. Unajua naweza kuwa, let's say I'm a guy. Naweza kuwa ninaletewa hao wasichana, but see, there's nothing much that is going on between us. So I feel, take care of these people that feel.
I think for me, I would say, like, the people who are more, the gender that is more into friends with benefits is the female.
Kai.
Yes. And like this is out of experience. Like
female.
no, like as in I've heard stories and some I've experienced. Like you find like a lady will tell you straight up, but they may just want us to be friends with benefits. It's really for a lady it would be hard for her to accept a guy. Like not many ladies have those like courage, you know. But for a lady, if she has already made up her mind that the only thing she wants is, you know, benefits, then that is what she's going to present herself with. That is what she's going to say, and it is happening. And compared to, you know, the guys to the ladies, we would say like the females have subscribed more to, you know, initiating friends with benefits.
Okay.
Yeah.
You see, okay, Sikatai, but females are more into the FWB.
Yeah, so you agree?
Kai, ututete.
Mbona ni wachende? It's true. It's
true.
but not so true. Let me talk. Okay, girls. Hey, let me just say, girls are not really friends with their fellow girls. Some are just. Let me not say fake friendships because it's supposed to be wise. I don't want to fake. But let me tell you, at this age, no one is supposed to say that I have fake friends. See, it's you. It's you to know. You're a friend.
But you see, some are very deceptive. You'll never know.
I know, but you see, let me. Okay, so how the girl? My boy, you my bestie.
Like friends.
Okay,
No, guys.
Okay, let me just say.
Guys in a
Most
Not really. I'm telling you, not really.
But peer guys, the friendships between my boy and my chile. When I be paying my boy, you want something from that girl. So pure, don't just say it is girls who have buddies and money. Pure boys, I know. Because me mostly I hang out with boys in school. So I know how they think. Because Najwa, I talk with them and they tell me these things. Because you can even just sit somewhere and chambua a fellow girl with a dude. A dude and chambua them. So I know to a very big extent also know how you guys think. So pia boy anaangalia dem. Aseme okay, she's pretty. Okay, I'll have her as a friend. But kumbe pia kuna his own intentions anyway.
But it's every guy. It's every guy. It's every friendship. It's every friendship. Even that guy who you are sitting with, looking at other ladies.
He's gay.
He's gay.
No, maybe he's gay.
No, if he's not gay, he probably, if he had the chance, I guess was a chance to. If you gave him that chance, he would take it.
So guys, what's
you agree?
You
agree?
As in, okay,
you agree?
I agree. But Aki, kumbe maisha ina isi movie. Like life is not a movie.
Well, you see, no, let me tell you, in a disclaimer, most girls in Mediliki, mmefungwa. I am very sorry, but kuna vile, you see Mediliki, from my own experience, no mmefungwa. Like,
you don't know what is out there.
Maybe you can just go out there and fight. See, life out here is very different from what you are taught. Because I was in Mediliki, you know how we are taught and everything. But life out here is still the same. That is why you always like shtuka nikwambia kitu about this life. It's because Mediliki mmefungiwa na hiyo in God we trust and everything, in all those services. When you're out here, you just need the real life.
Campus life is crazy because there are a lot of manipulators, a lot of deceptive people. People will pretend, somebody will come tell you they don't drink. You know, like a lady might present herself or a guy might present himself like I don't drink, I don't smoke. But you know, behind the scenes, he's the one who is even like providing.
Even these people who post, wanasema kitu postia, oh sijui I want to be like sijui a child of God, sijui. Kwa ground, we know. As in, I don't want to judge anyone. I know I'm also a sinner. But I know this. Because I know of a guy had the Instagram. I didn't post here. I don't want to be like other people.
Actually, how do you say like you don't want to be like other people?
Anataka kuwa God's chosen one. But for ground, tunajua what you do for ground. As in, it's all about just differentiate the people you have in your life. To have these friends of, it's all about you as a person. It's all about your mentality. It's all about not just what you say. It's what you know. Cause
to sum this, because now we have the next thing to cover. I feel like usi waste mtu ukijua. Like that is my conclusion about friends. Like don't waste someone with that intention ya kuwaste huyu mtu. Because let me tell you, mimi naonanga kwa status hii jina kuomoka inanisumbuanga. Because we say kila mtu ako najua tu nitaomoka. But what are you doing ndio uomoke? Huyu mse ndio pedi wa hizi weed. Like unajua pale nitapata pale, like you are telling your friends pale wewe ndio una lead, but kwa status najua tu utaomoka na weed. Utaomoka na hiyo weed. Like usi waste mtu ukijua, because what you do, life ni mzunguko. If not you, your children, hivyo watakuwa tu manipulated by people the way you manipulated others. So I feel like you should give your opinion about friendship. We sum this, then we move to the next.
Let me say, as a person, I believe you should be wise. Be very wise. Because I believe that everyone has his or her own type of wisdom. And as much as you may be stupid or anything, kuna vile you know these things, you know that this friend is just here to take advantage of me, to just benefit from what I can offer and all. And at the end of the day, I know you won't hold me down. I know you'll just go and wish me all sorts of bad. I know you'll just stab me in the back once I turn. Like, okay, they're this kind of friends. I don't know, allow me to just give another story. I have a friend that I told you about. So, she has 2 other friends. So these 2 other friends introduced her into lesbianism, watching pornography. These 2 friends would use her for money and all. And then when this whole thing affected her during this period, she really came to me. She actually came to me even pushing to her mom, because ilikuwa inamuumiza. She told me the whole story, what was happening back in school and all. And hey, the way these girls were confronted. Actually, I remember asking. I called one of them. Hey, these girls call him Ruka. Walisema they don't know anything they don't know anything at all. And they said this, so that girl is actually any adult. So mbona amanipulative? So you see, it's you and your wisdom. Ni wewe ujiheshimu, ni wewe ujielewe. Because people will use you and still wakakatai kabisa, waseme mimi hata sijui what she's talking about. Kama she's over 18, so mbona ya kufikiria, mbona kukataa? People are, people are
malicious. Like,
we're
in a totally different world, you know.
Just as in, but the main thing, be wise. Just be wise. And pray for God.
Have anything to add?
For me, I'd say if you don't make money, you don't make sense. So for me, I'd say like if you see you have a friend that only is available when you want to go to a party or you want to do something that is not right, then that is not a real friend. If it's a friend who, like, anytime you bring up an idea, something you want to brainstorm on, and they cut you off, they don't want that story, why you've been too serious, that's not a real friend. Yeah.
Just know who you're choosing.
True.
Woo.